There is no light at the end of the tunnel. Cancer signs, we got the Eight of Wands. You guys are rushing to the finish line, except there is no finish line in sight. So the Eight of Swords here is not seeing, like, really the end goal. It's like you're in a tunnel and you can't even see the end of the tunnel, but you're trying. So basically you guys are like hustling, you're keeping busy, you're trying to get ahead in life, but there's no end in sight. It's like retirement is never gonna come. There doesn't seem to be any point where you get to reap the fruits of your labor. And that's where you guys are at right now. Let's take a look at the bottom card. We've got Six of Pentacles. This is paying bills. Paying bills and paying the man, the Hierophant. So it's like, no matter how much money comes in, no matter how much you hustle and you keep busy and you bring in the money, it all goes out. Six of Pentacles, paying the man, bills, rent, responsibilities, and it's very slow to accumulate. Like, you guys don't, the reason you don't see the finish line is because you're not accumulating enough money, or you're not getting ahead on a greater scale at fast enough to get to a foreseeable finish line. Like, you're not making enough money. If you want to buy a house and settle down, you're not making enough money to even see that happen in your short term or even like semi-middle term future, right? It could be in the far long future for you. Let's pull some oracle cards and find out more information. Anything else here for Cancer signs? Oh. All right, so we have the Road coming out with the number 8. This is kind of sticking to your guns and keep going down the path that you're going, even if it seems like it's not leading you towards anything fruitful, even if it seems like you're never going to get to retirement, a promotion, a house, whatever it is your goal is. It seems like, even if it seems like you're never going there, take it day by day and try to enjoy it for the moment. Enjoy the moment, essentially, is what the heart here is saying, and keep going. You know, you're on a trajectory. And there's really no reason to change that trajectory at this point. It seems like a solid trajectory, even if it's slow, or if it's like you got some really long distance planning. It's like the long game, right? But it's kind of saying make the most of it. Make the most of the journey, really, with the heart here. Let's see here what's on the bottom. On the bottom is the left turn arrow. This isn't the life you wanted. You're super busy and you're hustling, etc. You wanted to maybe be on a yacht, in Hollywood, a movie star, whatever. It's not the life you wanted, but still, it's like there's something that's leading you in a solid path towards growth and towards something greater, something more stable, something with prosperity in it, with all these cards. With the left turn arrow here, it's kind of like saying, be okay with where you are in the moment, okay? Even if it's not what you where you planned on being to begin with. And underneath that, we have the door. Your time will come, okay? But let's pull specific advice and see if there's any more specific advice that you guys can follow to maybe get there faster, or maybe just to relax a little more. Let's see what comes out for advice. Anything for Cancers? For advice? Wow. The Hierophant with the 9 of Swords. What's that saying that like people who work out say all the time, like trainers? It's like, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That the uncomfortable is the 9 of Swords, and the Hierophant is sort of like making it, codify it, make it get tougher skin. Kind of like this guy's he's old. He's been there. He's seen it. He's gone through it, and at some point he got used to it. And once you get used to something, then it's no longer difficult. So in a sense, this is saying kind of get used to your routine, and at some point, being uncomfortable will just be a fact of life, and it won't even be uncomfortable itself won't be uncomfortable anymore because you've done it so many times. Let's see what comes out for the oracle cards for advice. Actually, before we do the advice, I just noticed on the bottom we have the Death card. So I mean, you guys are going through a period of change, and you almost have to change in order to this phase of your life where you're super busy and you're hustling. You kind of are being pushed into it. It's a change, and it is what it is. You're kind of gonna have to roll with the punches on this, but get comfortable with being uncomfortable, like I said before. So let's see what comes out for the oracle card. Any more advice for Cancer signs? Okay, so so for advice from the oracle cards, it's a little bit corny. It's saying the typical focus on the journey and not the destination. Try to, live your life day by day and not get so caught up on when retirement comes, when you get the house that you really wanted to get. On like the end days where you finally get to relax and whatever. This magical time where you get to reap the benefits and reap the rewards of all your hard work. Try to forget all that. just try to enjoy the journey and enjoy every single day. The 6 reversed with the with Pisces reversed is like finding joy in like everyday mundane things. That's what these 2 cards are saying. And sometimes you need silence for that. Sometimes you need to kind of be in a Zen state. You need to be able to appreciate beauty wherever you see it. And that's also with the ear here. It's just being very open and receptive to appreciation, to like just noticing the small things, right? It's being like enjoying your environment, like taking it all in. That's what the ear here is, like taking it all in. Like you go outside, you take a deep breath. It smells really good. You smell the flowers, you know, you feel the breeze on your skin. It's being very present and aware. And there's like almost like a sense of mindfulness here with these cards. So that's your advice. That's it. All right, Cancer signs. I think that's going to be good for this week. I hope you guys got something out of this. Don't forget to follow the channel. Helps me out. Helps grow the channel. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.